So it is the weekend, day 4. We decided to just stay at home and rest and shoot by the Christmas tree so it's a little bit more cheery. I put some makeup on for a change so I feel a little better. I did some beach waves on my hair. Isn't that pretty? I decided to enjoy it while I still have it. So as I thought, my emotions are really flared up today. The previous few days have been go, 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 get information, very matter of fact, and I didn't really allow myself to grieve, so that's happening. I've cried a lot. So there was one thing with our visit from the oncologist that I didn't get to share yesterday, and it's been very heavy in my heart. She told us that even though my lymph nodes appear not to be affected in the MRI, it doesn't mean necessarily that they aren't. She said that my tumors are rapidly growing and are aggressive. She used that word. And she said that cancer cells can be microscopic, so there's really not a way to know if it has spread to the lymph nodes or not. Also, she said she wanted to test me to see if my cancer has metastasized to another organ of my body. She wanted to do that test as soon as possible, this week. This test is called a PET scan. It's going to scan my entire body except for my brain, and it's going to try to detect any possible cancer cells that can be floating around. If this test comes back positive in any organ of my body, that would put me at a stage 4. She told us yesterday that a stage 4 is not curable. So to hear that from her was just shocking, because so far I have been hearing all these wonderful stories of people that have survived and are healthy and well, and even though they were diagnosed young, but to hear from your oncologist, we need to do this test as soon as possible, because if it's a stage 4, it is what would eventually take you. That was awful. So the prayers are that my cancer has not spread beyond my lymph nodes to another organ, making it a stage 4. I want to ask you to share my story and my page with as many people as possible to pray for me for this test. It's been really hard to talk to my sisters and my mom and to say these things, and they just burst out in tears, and myself as well, and we're just, struggling. But one wonderful thing about today, and just so encouraging, was my verse of the day was 2 Corinthians 12:9 that says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest in me." And a lot of people have been saying how courageous and strong I am, but the truth of the matter is that I am terrified about the PET scan. I am weak. I am feeble. My heart is dark and sinful, and I doubt, and sometimes I'm faithless, and that is my weakness. But today I boast on that, because that way Christ's power is made known and it's revealed. And any strength that I have comes from Jesus and Him alone. So I'm asking for prayer specifically for the PET scan this week, that they wouldn't find any other cancer cells in any other organs of my body, that it didn't metastasize anywhere. Share my story with as many people as possible, asking for prayer. Add me to prayer lists. I cannot do this alone. I need support. I need those prayers. I need this love. And it's one of the reasons why I started this page, because it's not about me. It's about the Lord and what He can do with His power. So remember that God's love is big, and that love is so much bigger than cancer.
It's like this little man knows that mama needs love. He's extra clingy and just so snuggly today. Hey guys, this is Dr. Hearn. She's my OBGYN. Hello. And the Lord and Dr. Hearn